good one tonight. First of our doubleheader, the Cleveland Cavaliers playoff games in the Eastern Conference Finals as you check the consecutive games against the team with the best record in the NBA. Kane Fitzgerald in the replay center for us tonight. And right away up top,
as he did right there coming off the handoff.
Cavs have the best road record in the NBA as Turner misses a three. Cleveland at 13-3. Only 5 losses this year, and the Pacers just gave him one. Mitchell misses his first try. Siakam pushes it, and Pascal Siakam met at the rim. Can't finish it.
Well, both these teams want to play fast.
Shovel it to Mobley. Nice pass by Garland. Difference maker for the Cavs. Developed his game, continues to emerge. Coming through the draft, he and Mobley. The Cavaliers have put together a tremendous roster. All the pieces fit. Great personalities in this group. They all get along well, it would seem. Coach, there's a nice chemistry brewing under first-year coach Kenny Atkinson and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, it was an interview with Max Strus I saw the other day, and he said, when your best players are all great people, you've got a chance to be really, really good, and that's what we have.
Mathurin breaks in transition. And now Allen, rim run, gives it to Mobley. Mobley.
Unselfish team, Cleveland, and it has started with those guards. And really, I give Donovan Mitchell a lot of credit as he gets a steal and is going to take it down and dunk it. But Mobley and Garland in particular, and that unselfishness has carried over to the rest of the team.
Corner through. Been a different team in the last 6, though.
Yeah, look, this is a team that's always struggled defensively, and in the last 15 games, they've been a top 10 defense, and a lot of it is two guys who can match up with anybody and apply a great deal of pressure in the backcourt.
Shepard started the second half. Has gotten it turned around. His return from a knee injury kind of coincided with the Pacers' turn of luck. As Mitchell
defensive end is they have cut their turnovers by over 3 a game.
Garland misses a 3, but Mitchell is there, and he is year 3. And you remember when he first got to, has improved to get to the level where they are now, and he looks like he belongs in.
This is a young team, and even though Donovan Mitchell's still young, he's the unquestioned leader of this basketball team.
Bought a house outside Cleveland. You know when that happens, feeling good about the longevity. And he loves his team. He signed a 3-year extension. Played 28 minutes, had a couple of steals, had 4 assists, knocked down a couple of big threes.
He really had to take over after Halliburton went out. He has been in single digits in 4 of the last 6 games, so it was good for the Pacers to see him get going on Sunday.
Siakam unable to hit the mid-range. Siakam coming over in that trade last year. Pacers make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Took out the Knicks in the second round, got swept by the Celtics.
Averaging only 16 a game over the last 4, hasn't shot it well. I think he wants to have a big night tonight.
Cavs have 15 on the board. Mitchell has the last 9 of those. As Siakam goes to work on Wade and scores.
Get it. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell really going out.
Cavs by 6 here.
This is where he's gotten better, though. He's really played a lot harder and a lot better defensively this year.
Oh, Siakam.
And Siakam's only been 4 for 16 from 3 in the last 3 games, so that was good for him to knock one down.
Mobley drives it. Mobley is fouled. That's a serious paw on your shoulder right there.
Yeah, did he really?
This past weekend. I mean, there's some upsets. Guys back in studio, and Candace Parker, we're thinking about you. Candace back in Los Angeles and dealing with the wildfires. And thanks to Jalen Rose for stepping in tonight. Great to be back on our NBA on TNT Tuesday package once again. We got double weeks, double headers twice a week coming at you.
Center spot.
Mobley with 5 points in his first few minutes of play here, first 5.5 minutes. Karis LeVert, the former Pacer, guarding Nembhard. Turner left open, and Miles Turner.
Career high coming in at 39%. Career high in attempts and makes also from 3.
Max Strus, his first minutes. Took him out for a good chunk of the season, just returned 3 weeks ago. Siakam spins off Wade and scores.
You don't see as much of a post game anymore, but the Pacers go to Pascal Siakam frequently in that mid post and get him isolated.
One and done. Here come the Pacers. Chance to tie or take the lead here. 5.5 left in the first. Nembhard going strong. Puts the body on LeVert, who rejects him. Nembhard, tough kid. Taking on LeVert.
Against a much bigger defender in LeVert.
Garland fires one to LeVert. And LeVert hits a three.
At will, he does it there. Gets deep, draws the help, and kicks it right out for the three.
Already his third assist as Mather missed badly. And Garland with the rebound. Darius Garland having an all-star season. Cavs make a strong case. They could have 4 all-stars this year. I don't know if they'll get 4, but they've got 4 guys who could certainly make a case for that. Turnover. Siakam running the floor. And Garland working with Jared Allen, and Garland lost the handle. Garland misses the first free throw of the week. Tomas Sabonis in the west, Garland in the east. Obi Toppin checks in for the first time. Just Walker in as well. That one misses. Toppin was up there flying high, almost got his own right there as LeVert gets to the middle. LeVert looking for help. George Niang, his first run. Strus kicks it to Niang. The G-Wagon misses the three.
Oh, that's Cleveland Cavaliers basketball there, though. That ball was moving. Everyone touched it. Deep drive, throw it out, and shoot the three.
Cavs already with 5 assists. Here's Turner now, keeping his dribble. Walker guarded by Strus. 4 to shoot. He'll settle for a 3. And there's Turner, big board. Turner going at his free throw percentage is down this year. He knocks that one in.
Connell coming into the game.
He is a lightning bolt off the bench. 12 first quarter points. Great pace, great energy. Both of these teams play at a very high level, especially lately for Indiana. It's been that way all year for Cleveland. No look pass in the corner. LeVert from Mitchell, in and out. Niang is there with a rebound.
Play by Donovan Mitchell for the open 3, and then Niang just gets himself on the glass. Kenny Atkinson said the other night the difference was that.
Well, the players remain the same as you're listening to Kenny Atkinson, the State Farm audio assist. In fact, but that was the one change. Kenny Atkinson replacing J.B. Bickerstaff, who's thriving with the Pistons right now. And what a change that has been. I mean, Kenny Atkinson and the way this Cavaliers team is playing, if it looks like you're watching Golden State Warriors basketball, it's a very similar style.
Yeah, look, and the pace is great. They have shot the 3 frequently and well. They're still good defensively, and they've still got it in the All-Star game. But just what you said, it's a little bit ironic. 2 of the absolute leading candidates for Coach of the Year right now would have to be Kenny Atkinson and J.B. Bickerstaff.
In voice, you never know as T.J. McConnell scores on the other end. Cavs lead it by 2 with the ball as Caris LeVert is fouled by Walker.
Surprised that it took this long because Kenny was great.
Caris LeVert at the line. Talking about Brooklyn, Coach. Those 4 years were January of 2021, January 16th. So been 4 years and 2 days since that big trade that sent James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. That sent Allen to the Cavs. LeVert went to the Pacers. And how things have changed. That feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, things in the NBA have a way of doing that, Brian. That
Donovan Mitchell squares up a 3. Nice feed from Strus. Together a monster first quarter. He's got 17 here in the first.
And has the zone here as they were out of the timeout on side out of bounds. 4th possession of zone for Cleveland already tonight.
Under a minute to go. Walker is fouled. Houston Cougar, high dual TV. It's free on all your favorite devices.
University of Houston. That guy's going to play really, really hard and compete because you couldn't get any playing time with Kelvin Sampson if you don't.
It's been an amazing program, U of H under Sampson. Perennial. Donovan Mitchell with 17 first quarter points. Siakam's got 12 in the first quarter here, his season high. And now Bryant will take the shot. He'll miss it.
Tell you what, the zone giving Indiana a little bit of problem. They're able to get the ball there to the high post, but then they're flattening out and they're just leaving Thomas Bryant with that shot, or Miles Turner.
Bryant's been a nice addition to this Pacers team coming from Miami. Coming down to the end, and Mitchell, why not? He hits a long two, which gives him 19 in the first quarter. Obi Toppin gets it off in time, but can't score it.
You brought that up. He's got 19.
Kind of important.
I mean, 19 in the first quarter, didn't even play the whole first quarter. Yeah. What has been the...
Mitchell, I mean, he understands the moment. He understands we, got our tail kicked by this team last game, so he's locked in, playing great.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
So much.
And 21 for Mitchell. The rest of the Cavs have scored 18 points. 39-32. Thomas Bryant inside. Bruce LeVert, Mobley, Niang, and Mitchell, the 5 on the floor for the Cavs to start this second quarter. Kenny Atkinson has changed Donovan Mitchell's rotation windows a bit so that he can come in late in the first and start the second quarter and run against the second unit coach.
Yeah, he plays shorter stints now, and he'll play 3 stints in the half instead of 2.
Obi Toppin got Mobley in the air, kicks it to Jarris Walker. Knocks it in.
Jarris Walker over 40% from 3 on the year.
Mitchell, no look to the corner. LeVert, no look to Niang. Here's Niang. In and out it goes. And Mobley
kick the ball out and knock it in. Now Indiana only 27th in the league in 3-point attempts, but those are starting to go up a little bit of late.
TJ McConnell. Pacers top 10 in 3-point percentage as they try to put more threes on the board. 7-0 run here for Indiana as they tied the game, and now they get a turnover. Top it up ahead to Siakam, and Siakam 9-0 Indiana run, and their first lead tonight. And a chance to put the Cavs back in front. 24 for Mitchell.
Exactly right, BA. I spoke with him this morning and I asked him how he saw his role on this team now that they're having such great success with so many scoring options. He does not have to carry the load anymore. He's been enjoying the ability to take a step back and allow others, and he used the word empower others.
Our double weeks, and what a matchup. These Cavs headed to Oklahoma City for the rematch. Cavs and Thunder will get it started. Rockets and Kings will be our nightcap on TNT. Andrew Nembhard back on the floor, missed it. Bryant tried to count the foul on Max Strus. Sam Merrill, Isaac Okoro on the floor for Cleveland. And late clock here, got to put one up. Nembhard is fouled.
Positioning there, Nembhard able to go up through. He's about 15 years younger than I am, so.
Second quarter action, first of our doubleheader tonight. And that's Turner.
Problem, but it has gotten a lot better over these last 15 games. A lot of it has been Nembhard coming back. Ben Shepherd had missed some games. He's back. So 2 of their best defenders and one of the better defensive backcourts in the league when they play together.
Another late clock here. Matherin trying to dance. Sorely missed Matherin in the playoffs last year. Unfortunate timing on the injury. Garland got in the air and he gives it to.
It's in the paint to get him up, not force a shot.
Nembhard stops on a dime, missed it. He lost Wade, but couldn't hit the mid-range jumper. 8-0 Cavs run to lead it by 6 as Garland skips it over to Merrill. Now in the center of the wagon wheel. Got a lot of shooters on the floor as Wade drops it off, and good defense by Matherin. Into the hands of Okoro, and Matherin meets him at the rim. A deflection by Okoro. Okoro running with Allen. That is denied. Matherin again.
Some good defensive plays here in this stretch.
Hard. Misses the first. Nembhard 1 out of 2 at the line. Cavaliers from 3-point range shooting 43%. Pacers shooting 44%. High-level game going on here as Garland
on 2 feet in the paint and make the nice dish to Allen. Garland has competed defensively as Cleveland goes back in.
Vicious dunk by Turner. And a 5-point game. Cavs with the ball in the lead. Darius Garland made an all-star team back in 2022, playing like an all-star.
What's there about that? Okay. Whose hair is better, Zach Zarber or Jared Greenberg?
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Here's Garland behind the back, shakes. Shepard cannot score it. Ball's loose. Merrill comes up with it. Okoro sets up for 3. No. And that's knocked out of the hands of Turner. Merrill fires, missed again. Allen kept it alive, but into the hands of Nembhard. 3 chances that time by the Cavs. Halfway through the second quarter. Nembhard. And now Shepard gets free from the wing. Shepard air ball. Wow, looked like he never had it in the hand. Shepard can be a good shooter too. Excellent defender. But Garland is giving him fits right now. Here's Allen again keeping one alive. Down on the floor is Mathurin. And they do win it. And Garland goes to work. And Garland able to lay it in. Career high across the board in his shooting numbers. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, his free throw percentage. What a year Garland is having. Pacers beat the Cavs Sunday. Snap Cleveland's 12-game winning streak. Indiana's on a 6-game winning streak, playing without Tyrese Halliburton tonight. There's a groin injury tonight, not the hamstring. Walker has to put up a tough shot. Air ball.
Just stepped up.
Cavs can move it to a double-digit lead. Indiana has 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes, and there is Al.
Caricature. Whoever drew that, my favorite person on earth.
It's like Captain America, Stan Van Gundy version. Cavs with 11 assists thus far. Turner gets it inside, and Dean Wade stifles Miles Turner. Cavs led by 7 to start the quarter here. Pacers went on a 9-0 run, took their first lead of the night, but the Cavs have answered with a 15-3 run, and Garland trying to add to it, cannot.
Good defense there by Mathurin.
Dean Wade has picked up Pascal Siakam. Siakam scored twice on him in the first quarter and goes at him again in contact, and Siakam just so reliable. Years old now, in his 9th year. He's been an all-star twice. Was the most improved player in the NBA with the Raptors. What a big pickup for Indiana a season ago. Mitchell turns the corner, loses the handle. McConnell with a steal. McConnell drops it off. Mathurin!
All in the NBA.
Just watching Natalie's explanation.
Sago is wrong. I think they need to take a look at that rule. But this is how Indiana took over the game in the second half. It's how they've made this run back, Brian. Their full court pressure defensively, forcing Cleveland into some mistakes.
Donovan Mitchell misses the 3. They get it back, a second chance here. And Mobley, a flurry of moves. Turner's right wing, and Mobley can't finish. Here comes Siakam.
Indiana's defense stiffening right here.
3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And Mitchell with a deflection and a steal. Mitchell moves it. Garland back to Allen.
Donovan Mitchell's deflection there that got everything started.
Turner inside in Cleveland. They have not had a losing season since, Stan.
Round to make up. J.B. Bickerstaff did a great job building the culture of this team and the defensive mentality. Kenny Atkin and picked up the pace, got them shooting more threes and shooting them better. So now they're better at the offense again. This team has continued to grow.
McConnell dangerously close to 5 seconds. Siakam taking on Mobley now, shakes him, scores on.
I mean, this is his game, but that's good defense by Mobley, as it has been several times by Dean Wade.
Mitchell and Mobley. Mitchell, what a pass. Allen's going to back it out. 6 to shoot. Mitchell's got it back. TJ McConnell, man. play, I have flashbacks of Steve Nash.
One of my favorite players in the league, undrafted guy out of college, and has made a great career for himself. And the pressure is wearing on Cleveland again, just like it.
The middle of January. Incredible. Five lost teams in that group. The list.
Well, and only 5 teams in NBA history have started a season better than this.
Mobley drives, and Mobley scores with a...
Those guys for the Cavs, one of 7.
Mobley first bucket in the quarter. Remember, he scored 4 of the first 6 points for the Cavs in this game tonight. Pacers playing without Tyrese Halliburton, and they're showing well.
Cleveland back in that zone again.
McConnell, great ball movement. Shepard for threes. Foul. Garland, who's starting for Halliburton tonight.
Yeah, you don't want those recurring.
Good chance he'll be back.
Come in that 6 games, his last 6 games, he'd averaged 21 points, shooting 53% from the floor and 46 from the 3-point line after a tough start to the year offensively.
Donovan Mitchell, massive step back. Gives it up though, late clock here, and Mobley turns it over. Here come the Pacers. Shepard up ahead. Shepard, no. Siakam, yes. For the year. And McConnell almost forces another turnover.
Well, you just don't see a lot of full court pressure in the NBA. And when you see it against a team like Indiana, it's tough to adjust to, and they force another turnover. Shepard with a great strip.
Shepard with great hands to get the steal. And the Pacers, who are down 10 on a 10-3 run, have a chance to take the lead going into the halftime locker room. McConnell in the paint. McConnell, tough shot, no, and that.
Like that.
If
I wasn't on camera, they'd think I looked like the POV.
That's some fake news right there, isn't
exactly.
it? Three-pointer by Nembhard just can have. Been a very entertaining game, and these two teams matching up in consecutive games. Indiana beat Cleveland Sunday as well.
Yeah, just a great first half. Very aggressive offensively, and he starts this.
Rick Carlisle, he started off telling me that he was worried about they have to do a better job in the second half with the guards. We all know what that means.
I love the aggression stats. That's exactly what he said after the game Sunday. Indiana won the game, and Kenny Atkinson was telling us he watches those press conferences as Turner. I've never heard a coach admit that. And he is, but Turner now in year 10 takes a lot of pride in spending a decade with one team, and that run last year really meant a lot to him.
Have to inbound.
Mobley with 8 points, 8 rebounds. Mitchell misses the 3. He's 3 for 6 now. There's the 5 on the floor to start this second half, and no Tyrese Halliburton, who's missing this game with a groin injury after leaving the second half Sunday with what was described as a hamstring injury. Siakam, no good. Mobley with a rebound. He's on his way to a double-double.
And this is what happens with Cleveland now, never did before. When Mobley rebounds,
and that gives him a double-double. The Indiana fans want a T for hanging on the rim. For an answer, and we're tied at 66. Context for that was Matherin was called for a T hanging on the rim as Jared Allen, and they're not going to allow. Just to give you a little song, Zach Zarba. Zarba was waiting for him to challenge, but Allen got the ball. Then Carlisle asked for the timeout in the challenge, and Zach Zarba said too late. Cavaliers have the lead here. Third foul, by the way, for Indiana. Just 2 minutes into this third quarter. Siakam taking on Wade. Wow, he has given him
there to get around him on the baseline.
Mobley for 3, got it. He's got a double-double already, 13 and 10 now for Mobley as he sticks his first 3.
Shooting over 44% from 3 in the last 10 games, with his attempts being up over 4 a game. This guy just continues to get better and more confident offensively.
Turner gives himself. Miles Turner now with 13. 6 of those points coming at the free throw line. He hasn't missed from there. Bullet pass. Serious fastball from
Mitchell. 27 points in the first half, but with no assists. Now 2 assists here in the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Nembhard misses a mid-range jumper. Mobley with a rebound. I got to get a velo on that pass by Donovan Mitchell. That was a rocket. A little touch pass here to Wade. And Mitchell kept it alive, but Nembhard secures it. Indiana down 4 with the ball. Nembhard been a terrific player in this game. And Mobley with a block. Evan Mobley blocks Miles. Mobley, why not? He's got 8 in the quarter. Siakam clears. Mathurin gives it up. Oh, Nembhard fake the pass, finds Turner.
In half, you can see how the Pacers outscored the Cavs, but there was a specific run that went 32-7 by Indiana to really break the game open. And I talked to both teams about that period this morning. Well, the Cavs said it was defense, it was physicality, that they had to match it. Donovan Mitchell specifically told me they had issues in the third quarter in the last 3 games. And guys, I looked it up, it was
Absolutely, a little better here. Up 2 in the quarter, or up 3 in the quarter to start, as Garland hits a little runner.
You could tell Stephanie Reddy was a coach too. You coaches are all the same. Kenny Atkinson, you'd have thought the Cavaliers are 5 games under 500 the way he talked to us today.
Yeah, and you know, he admitted it. You know, they're 33-5. They lose the other day. He's not sure he's ever going to win another game.
Here's Strus with a long 3. Cavs had a bad ankle injury, a hip injury as well. He returned on December 20th. And now LeVert with a giveaway, and Mathurin just knocks it free. He was looking for Strus, was LeVert. Mathurin was right there for it. Skip pass over to Shepherd. That 3's in.
To the night, stepping into that point guard spot. Halliburton 4th in the league in assists. And Nembhard just taking right over where Halliburton left off.
Mathurin is a handful right now. He's got 3 steals. Garland for 3, open and hits it. He rattled his first made 3. He's got 11 points, 6 assists. He was shaken up toward the end of that second quarter, right before the half. Siakam guarded by LeVert, former Pacer. Siakam rises up over and misses a mid-range jumper. Siakam's got 23, Mitchell with 29. Those are the leading scorers here, and there's Garland again. And Strus keeps it alive. Mathurin secures. Benedict Mathurin. Now Siakam. Both teams move the ball well. Multiple players, multiple touches, most possessions. Nembhard,
but creating good shots for his teammates.
oh, what a fine love to this one. That is a kick ball off.
Had great success with it so far, and these are the shots that Indiana has gotten, those 12 to 15 footers in the middle of the lane.
Strus just put a bad ankle sprain. And Strus unable to connect on
The rematch on Thursday, he had 17 in that win over the Thunder. 6 for 7 from the floor, 5 for 6 from 3-point range. And Cleveland now back in that zone again. You can see how low Mobley plays. The middle of this zone is open, but those are tough shots.
There goes Nembhard, Mitchell on his back. Well, Bryant, hot potato at the end of the shot clock. That was the
Biggest mistakes you can make in the NBA is to pass up a good open shot.
Here's LeVert. Inside to outside, Niang squares up a 3.
Well, only 6 made threes for Cleveland in the first half, 6 for 19. But they're 6 for 11 now from 3, and they've got their biggest lead of the game at 12.
LeVert looking to drive. No, he finds Mobley. 3-pointer is good.
As it's come a lot this year for Cleveland with their 3-point shooting. They come in leading the league in 3-point percentage. Struggled in the first half tonight, but 7 for 12 here in the third quarter.
Mobley's got 3 of those. As Walker kicks it out to Bryant. There's a 3-pointer. It's good. So this time to shoot. Karis LeVert driving on Obi Toppin. Out in transit. Cleveland a top 10 defense. Second in points behind Memphis. Mitchell's had a big night, misses a 3. McConnell. Moving it, Toppin for three, got it. Set out by T.
Loves to get in that paint and find teammates. He's great keeping his dribble alive.
LeVert somehow finds Mobley. Dangerous pass. Mobley spins and scores.
He loves the right to left spin. He's become very, very good finishing going left.
13 in the quarter for Evan Mobley.
Cleveland back in that zone again. Zone has been effective.
Strus got the steal. Strus for three, quick release. No good. And Toppin secured it to Walker. Minute 50 remaining in the third quarter. Indiana's had a couple. First team all defensive team 2 years ago, was on the all rookie first team in 2022 after 1 year at USC. Toppin hangs, Toppin with the little
right in that middle. Those are difficult shots.
Mitchell scores. Donovan Mitchell's got 31. Toppin again, right in the center, pulls it back out. He'll fire a three. Cleveland's lead is 11 with the ball. A minute remaining in the third quarter. Karis LeVert, and he is fouled. Numbers are down, but his efficiency is up as he hits. Put four in the All-Star game. That'd be a big ask, but I mean, they'd be well represented no matter what, and deservingly so. At 33-5, the best record in the NBA. Here's McConnell, he spins.
That's a help to Indiana because it gives them a chance to set this full court defense and get more pressure on Cleveland.
It gave Cleveland a lot of trouble Sunday, not so much tonight. LeVert going strong, tough matchup for him, and there is Mitchell. Toppin takes it to the basket. No good. McConnell is there. Short
offensive glass. There's a lot of things you got to be concerned with that guy, but that's not usually one of them.
Shot clock is off. Mitchell gives it to Strus. Strus to the paint, kicks it. LeVert got one to shoot. Got to get it up. Mitchell for three. In and out it goes.
Shots, and we'll make shots. We just got to stay aggressive and keep playing.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
That was great, Coach. Some.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Cleveland's played a lot. A nice move by Allen.
Oh, look at
but
Bryant.
A great recovery by Bryant.
McConnell pushes it right down the floor. Mathurin opens up the first. Garland back on the floor to start this fourth quarter. He came back on the floor, a little hobbled, fake pass, and lays it. 10-point Cleveland lead.
When you watch him run, though, down the court, he's clearly bothered a little bit.
We're looking at his left knee in the third quarter. He slipped and fell late in the second quarter. Went straight down on that knee on the hardwood. McConnell finds Toppin. Great pass and the finish.
And got sucked in there and shouldn't have. McConnell was contained. No reason to give that up, but Niang comes right back.
Teams and the way they move. And that is blocked by Allen. Saved by Strus.
Well, again, that zone by Cleveland, which keeps Allen around the basket to protect, and then he runs.
30. Monday, NBA TV has Mavs Hornets. And then Monday on MLK Day on TNT with Wolves and Grizzlies and Celtics and Warriors. We got a busy schedule next week on TNT. Can't wait. Up top, Toppin! Obi Toppin, one of the great eaters in the game. Garland just faked him out of his
floor. But his second miss of the night came in third in the league at over 91% from the free throw line, and Cleveland back in that zone again.
Garland almost forced the steal. McConnell got it back. He puts up a jumper. Bryant offensive rebound. And over the shoulder, and it's knocked out of Toppin's hands. Toppin wanted a foul. Strus was there. Shepard picks up Garland. They clear it out for him. Garland, step back three on its way. No good. Second chance here for Cleveland. Garland patient. Toppin talking to him the whole way. And he finds Merrill. Two missed opportunities for Cleveland. Here come the Pacers now. McConnell to Matherin. Three-pointer, no good. Up ahead, Strus running the floor. He misses. Oh, the lid's on it right now.
And the pace is unbelievable, though, right now, these two teams.
Averaging 16.5 a game. Can't get it to go. Free throws have been a story tonight. Indiana's missed 5. Cleveland has missed 4 foul shots. Merrill catch and shoot. First guy out during the halftime break. Launching up three-pointer after three-pointer to try to find a stroke.
That stroke looks so good. You would expect his percentage to be even higher than it is.
That was his first made 3. McConnell splits it, gets to the lane, finds Bryant. That one's good. Thomas Bryant, 43% three-point shooter. He's reined in a couple here. Niang. Now he throws.
McConnell, a great shot. He's averaged double figure in points this year.
Shepard misses the 3. Another chance. Matherin right there.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's who he was pointing at, and he guards Mitchell at the top of the lane here. Cleveland with the ball. Merrill, quick release, missed that one. Wade gets a rebound, sets up Garland. Garland will get it organized. Darius Garland during that timeout, just trying to walk out that injured left knee. Mitchell, cross. Mitchell, no. And it is secure. Indiana down 15 points. They have rallied back. Indiana's deficit is 7 with the ball. We approach the 7-minute mark. Here's Walker up and over Mobley. What a tough shot that was. It takes a lot of confidence to put that kind of arc on it. Mobley finds Wade. Wade for 3. No, missed it badly. That was short. Walker. 7-0 run here for Indiana. Siakam guarded by Wade. Siakam, another tough one. Bryant offensive board. Hands in there. Garland, too. He saw it right away. Asked his coach to challenge it. Kenny Atkinson didn't even bother looking at his video team. So Cleveland ball. Garland.
They're not, because then I can just make it up as I go.
50% field goal, 40% three-pointer, 90% free throw. For an entire season, Mark Price, 88-89 season. Darius Garland just slipped under the field goal percentage prior to tonight, but he's 49, 43, and 92. Nemhard, no.
Those are the shots against the zone that Indiana's getting. They are not easy shots. Those 12 to 15 foot mid-range shots that Cleveland is willing to live with, and Indiana hasn't been able to make quite enough of against the zone.
Siakam foul.
He's on Pascal Siakam.
Matherin caught it. Cavs by 7 with the ball here. 5.5 to go. Garland off the glass and points. He's only made 1 3 as well. Matherin stolen by LeVert. LeVert running with Mitchell. Mitchell sets up for 3 in transition. No. LeVert with a rebound. Second chance opportunities coming for Cleveland with all that size. Unable to convert. Matherin, three-pointer, good! Matherin's got 10 in the quarter. Everybody getting a touch here. Mitchell sets up Garland. Cash.
That's why they're the best offensive team in the league and so difficult to guard.
24 assists in the game. Cleveland 5th in assists for the year, averaging 29 a game. Garland, who's got 11 in the quarter, playing on a bum knee. Was tended to in the 3rd quarter. He's got Miles Turner, and Garland goes right by him, leaves it for Allen. Allen is fouled.
Just created quality looks for themselves. In
firefighters, first responders, who I'm thinking about our NBA colleagues and Reggie Miller, Candace Parker. 10-2 is Mobley running the floor.
And Mobley's going to shoot 2. I don't even know what he's arguing. I mean, that's as obvious a foul as you can have. Using decides to give up a couple of playing really well, helping his team. I don't know.
3. So after all of that, it is an 11-point game again, making it a 12-point game again. It's an 8-0. A 10-point game with 3:41 left. Second consecutive matchup between the Cavs and the Pacers. And LeVert lost it. Ball's loose. Shot clock down to 6. Shepard on LeVert. Contested 3. No. And there's Nembhard. Good stand by the Pacers. Hoping for one last kick. Turner for 3. No. These two teams are going to play again. 2 games in a 3-day span at the end of the season. The last Thursday of the year here in Indiana and the last Sunday of the regular season in Cleveland. Mitchell, tough shot. Turner able to secure it. Poked it out of the hands of LeVert. Siakam finds McConnell in the corner. No.
And great block out and rebound there by Mobley.
Shepard and Turner have had a couple of good looks at 3. Missed them. And Cleveland's lead still 10. 2.5 to go. Cavs trying to improve on their NBA best record. 33-5. That's out of the hands of Garland. A turnover. McConnell gives it to Siakam. Siakam, no. Siakam hits the deck. Mobley was there defending. Mobley gets back and tees it up. And now Cleveland trying to get to the finish line, forcing a turnover.
2 minutes to play regulation.
Cleveland zone has been very effective tonight in the half court.
It's interesting how games develop. In the third quarter Sunday, it was Indiana's pressure, their full court pressure, that changed the game in the third. As Mitchell taking on Walker. Another chance here. LeVert runs it down. Mitchell will get into ball control mode. Cavs are going to go to 34-5 as Garland lays in. Score. Mobley 22, Allen 16-9. Mitchell goes for 35. Darius Garland 24.7 assists. This is some roster that the Cavs have put together. The pieces that fit, the style of play they have. They have maintained it. That 15-0 start. You know, we're all wondering how long can this go on for Cleveland, and it's still going. Got a 5.5 game. Donnie Furphy did have a G League game off tennis. Winding it down here, fourth quarter. Little floater is the unanimous choice when you ask.
The tough guys in this league, but James actually really knows what he's doing.
Able member of this Pacers team. Porter and Tyson getting some minutes here. Porter Jr. guarded by Dennis. Got to get one up. Might as well get yourself in the scorebook. And Dennis picks his pocket, leaving it up top. And with a good answer back after losing just their 5th game of the year. Sunday to the Pacers. Go on the road and win in Indiana, and they improve upon their best road record in the NBA to 14-3 away from home.